Disclaimer, there are horrible things that happen in this review, and if you are a child, you should not be watching this. Cool Cat Saves the Kids is about as amazing as you'd expect from a trailer like this.
Wow, Luluka. It's such a beautiful day.
Oh, it sure is, Eric. And where is Cool Cat?
There he is. Hi, everybody!
And don't think I'm not aware that this is an easy target, but I feel like I needed to even out my channel a little bit while I'm in the middle of analyzing an intelligent art film. So here's a nice and healthy dose of stupid.
He's about to graffiti our neighbor's wall, and it's not cool to paint on someone's wall.
Cool Cat is the creation of a man named Derek Savage, the writer of such classic pieces of literature like Sweet Revenge, The Dancer, a male stripper story, and God's Thunder, an awesome story that will amaze you at every page, and one that LA Review calls Stephen King meets Left Behind. His website features his various works of literature for both adults and children. The same website also proudly displays his history in Playgirl magazine. I don't know, you'd think that you wouldn't want something like that so easy to click to from the same place that you can play Cool Cat's fun match game and watch a cartoon of Trolley the Trout. It was last year that my good friends at Everything is Terrible shared a link to the film's trailer on their Facebook page, and as soon as I watched it, all I could think was, oh god, I have to see this movie. So I quickly bought the Cool Cat movie and book package, and I even bought a t-shirt. And let me tell you, if you're looking to pick up girls, this shirt is quite the pussy magnet. Now, unfortunately, whatever adhesive he used to stick on the label wore off pretty quick, so I just peeled the whole thing off and drew my own, fuck it. With this new interactive Cool Cat DVD, your child now gets to have fun drawing the label. So you pop the DVD in and hey look, it's everyone's favorite font. The way you presented these opening credits makes it seem as though Eric Estrada is playing Cool Cat, but nope, Eric Estrada is playing himself and Cool Cat is played by Cool Cat. Can't forget to plug the book!
Hello everybody. Hi, I'm Derek, and this is...
Hey everybody, I'm Cool Cat.
And what would you like to start off with first, Cool Cat?
Daddy Derek, let's show him our books.
Boy, that is just a great idea. This is our 8 Cool Cat books, and you know, when you get the whole entire collection, it's just like having a big old stack of playing cards. And this is Cool Cat Stops Bullying. Cool Cat Loves Baseball. Here's another one, and this is Cool Cat Loves Wrestling. Hey, here's Cool Cat Loves Alternative Fuels. And this one right here is Cool Cat Loves the Soldiers. And this particular book stars every branch of our United States military. What do you think about the soldiers, my friend?
The soldiers are awesome. They help keep us safe.
This is a special news report. We have terrible news. Bullies have been picking on children everywhere, and it is tragic. There has to be a way to stop the bullying.
Help! Help! Kids everywhere are being bullied!
Well, if you didn't want to get bullied, then why'd you go to Bully's Diner? So right at the beginning of the film, it would appear as though Cool Cat's already solved the bullying crisis. Maybe these newspapers should have appeared at the end of the movie and not the beginning of the movie. Unless this is some non-chronological art film. Bravo, Savage. Hey, it's a suburban Los Angeles neighborhood. Might want to get your door checked. Somebody tell Cool Cat there's a man that's trying to break into his house.
Wow, this looks great. There's the finishing touches, and another one done!
According to Cool Cat, the last crucial step of constructing each sign is rubbing it all over with your paw. Get it? Finishing touches? Ha 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 ha! I'm a child and I like to skip. I don't walk normally because I'm a child.
I'll get it.
Thanks, my hands are full.
No, they're not. Remember, kids, Cool Cat says it's okay to be a lying little shit. I guess whoever broke into the house was polite enough to close the door behind them.
Hi, Maria. Cool Cat's in the kitchen.
Hi, Cool Cat. It's a beautiful day.
Hi, Maria. I love it when it's pretty outside.
I'm in a work area with a blanket and some more science supplies.
What the fuck you just say to me, bitch?
Now we can make more signs for the neighborhood.
Awesome!
Boy, I feel like picking on someone. And look over there. If it's not Cool Cat Maria, they think they're so cool. Well, I'm gonna punk up. Maria's pretty, eh? So our texture's ugly.
Yeah, if her hair were actually ugly, I wouldn't say it. If a bully picks on you for wearing glasses, it's actually because you're not wearing glasses.
Hey, Cool Cat, I just got a text, but I don't know who it is.
Well, there's only one way to find out. So, see what it says.
Are you sure that encouraging kids to open unsolicited texts from strangers is the best idea? You know, some creep might have sent them something really inappropriate.
Don't leave our conversations open when you leave the computer.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Just using my noodle. I'll use this noodle so that you can use my other noodle.
Like, if you're going to incorporate modern technology into a film that's marketed towards children, and also you're trying to teach them life lessons, this might not be the best advice you could give them.
It could be good news. I love to get good news.
Yeah, me too. What if it's a secret contest and I just won a whole bunch of money?
Then we can take a nice trip together.
That's a splendid idea.
Okay, so now you're encouraging kids to open unsolicited messages that say they've won a bunch of money? Isn't that how you get personal information stolen? Or a virus? You know, there's a lot of people that cater towards the younger demographic because they feel like kids won't notice if they're watching something bad. But should you not at least put a little bit of effort into making sure you're not giving them horrible advice? Like, not just out of obligation, but maybe from a marketing perspective? You are trying to sell Cool Cat to people outside your group of friends, right?
I'm joined live with Derek Savage. He is the author of a brand new series of books called Cool Cat. Tell us about this. How did you come up with this concept, Cool Cats?
Well, yeah, for reading a lot of kids' books, I saw that there wasn't really anything out there that told children about going green and being nice to the environment.
Okay.
Like in Cool Cat Goes Ethanol right here, it's a story that teaches children about being nice and friendly to the environment.
Okay.
Listen to us, someone just texted me. You're ugly and your hair looks like rat hair. Why would somebody say that?
I don't know, but that's really, really mean. Oh, that person's just a big, big bully. Oh, ah.
I'll fucking strangle that little shit.
Hey, Cool Cat. I just got a text from the same person. Should I open it?
Sure. You know, maybe they feel bad about that really mean text, and now they want to apologize. So see what it says.
Yeah, come on, don't worry about it. Just keep enabling it to happen, and then maybe you could capitalize on being a victim later.
You're right, Cool Cat. And always look at the best side of everything. I love you for that.
Thanks, Maria. And I love you too. And I'm Cool Cat, and I love all kids.
What kind of a guy has a screen name, Can I Rape You Anally?
Oh, no, you got it wrong. That's not the truth.
But remember, we have his chat log, where he writes to someone who says she's a 13-year-old female, I like rape.
Oh no, this text says that I'm fat and ugly. Am I fat and ugly?
No, and that's terrible. You're very, very pretty.
You know what, Maria? I take that back. The anonymous texter is not who you should be worrying about right now.
Why do they call you Cool Cat? They should call you Dumb Cat.
Who is this?
You heard me. You might look like a cat, but you stink like a dog.
Dogs are my friends. Identify yourself. It's Push the Bully, and he's running away. What's the matter with him? He's always bullying somebody, and he has no friends. That's not fun.
Yeah, he doesn't have fun like we do.
Remember, kids, if you don't have any friends, it's because you're a miserable, overweight bully. You know, if you're catering towards an audience of children who are being bullied, you might want to acknowledge that oftentimes the ones being bullied are the ones that don't have any friends, and oftentimes the bullies themselves travel in packs. Like, way to rub it into some lonely, friendless child who might be watching this. So since I got the movie and book package, I decided I would entertain myself by going through the book. And entertaining it was. There is no discernible difference between Cool Cat and his dad. There are several illustrations in which you can see the reflection of windows outside. And Cool Cat looks like more of a creepy pedo than ever before. Swiggity swooty. But the most notable feature of this book is that it solidifies just how intentional the casting of the bully was in the film. Like, the bully's the only character that's even slightly overweight in both the book and the film. Fucking chubby people with no friends, you show 'em, Cool Cat. So now Butch the Bully's spray painting over top of their signs, but the wind blows some paint in his face.
That's what he gets. My daddy calls that payback.
So does my daddy. In fact, my daddy says, what goes around comes around.
So I guess the appropriate question to ask right now is, how old is Cool Cat? Who is your daddy and what does he do? So either you're old enough to have a driver's license or you're encouraging children to go on joyrides. So now Butch rounds up some other kids that are bullies, I guess.
What do you want, Butch?
Yeah, what is it? Look at this. Let's go have fun.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, lay it out, man. What I'm talking about is having some fun.
He's about to graffiti our neighbor's wall, and it's not cool to paint on someone's wall.
Cool Cat's so brave.
Yeah, he's a real crime fighter.
Why do you want to paint the wall like that? It looks like Butch left you holding the can.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know, my parents have a saying, with friends like that, you better not have any enemies. So why do you want to paint the wall?
Because nobody loves us. We tag on other people's things so that they know we were there.
Nobody cares for us. That's why we do it.
I thought this was Butch's idea. So anyway, Cool Cat solves the problem by spreading his love all over them.
There's a lot of people that love you and care for you. I know because I love you.
Let's have some integrity and clean up the sandboxes that we tag. I'm down with that, man.
That's groovy.
I bet those kids have never been shown so much love before.
Thanks, Maria. And it's all true. You see, I think every kid has something special inside of them. They just have to discover what it is.
You know, it's getting real weird when the cameraman starts his heavy breathing.
Have a seat.
Hi, Cool Cat and Maria. You guys having fun today?
Yeah, but it's been a wild one today.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
Well, hey, I hope that's a great thing. And come inside, lunch is ready.
All right, I guess just don't tell your parents that there's a kid going around spray painting your neighbor's property. Like maybe that would be an appropriate response that you would want to teach the audience. So now we get introduced to Cool Cat's mom.
And someone is calling. Hello, this is the cat residence.
Mac wants the flamethrower. Mac wants the what? That's what he said, now move!
So I guess Daddy Derek's fucking a cat? There's a lot of implications here.
Hey, come on over here, honey. Look how clean we got everything going right here.
It looks great. Thanks for your help in the kitchen.
Oh, you know I love to help you all the time, Mama. Get over and give me a hug.
Wow, look at this cool webpage. Ooh, look at that one. Look at me, I'm surfing the web.
So now Cool Cat starts getting cyberbullied.
I'm getting bullied in my own house? I could write something really mean, but I don't want to do that. Plus, whatever I write could stay on the internet for a long, long time. If you were nice, you would have more friends, and friends are cool.
Again, you probably shouldn't be implying that people that don't have friends are just horrible people.
I'm a bully and I'm gonna get you tomorrow? Oh no! What should I do? No!
Well, apparently Cool Cat decided to take a fuck ton of LSD and is now having crazy hallucinations. You know, in most movies, when you want to make a puppet or mask look like it's sleeping, you just construct small pieces of fabric to imitate eyelids. Because right now, Cool Cat looks like he's tripping the fuck out. Remember, this is the movie's font choice, not mine.
What should I do? I know I get mad when someone bullies me, so perhaps I just punch him. But wait! You'll get in trouble if you hit someone, and that's not cool.
Remember, kids, if you find a way to hit someone without getting in trouble, then by all means use it as a solution to your problems. Also, what is this, I Heart Huckabees? What the fuck is going on? So at some point through Cool Cat's spirit journey, he comes up with a solution to his problems.
I'm gonna learn to stand up for myself.
Man, I'm so glad I took all of these hallucinogens. It really helped put this situation into perspective. All right, now run down the stairs like you're really excited. I can't run that fast, Daddy Derek. I've got freaking tunnel vision in this thing. So Cool Cat and his sugar daddy Derek go for a ride to Hollywood for some reason.
Hi everybody, it's me, Cool Cat, and I've got a fantastic story to tell you.
Now they're back at home again. So if you haven't guessed already, they've only got one suit between Cool Cat and Cool Cat's mom. You can see the line separating the takes shift over when Cool Cat enters the room. Like, why didn't you just adjust the line to be in that spot before the shot started? Fuck it.
When we were in Hollywood, someone asked me to be in the Hollywood parade.
What's he talking about?
I know, honey, but I was there and it's the real deal. The Hollywood Parade wants Cool Cat to be in the parade to bring happiness to the kids.
You know, with all three of them in the same shot frame, I can't help but wonder the specifics towards their family structure. All right, so here's what it looks like to me. Cool Cat and his mom are just extreme furry roleplay enthusiasts. See, Cool Cat is secretly a 29-year-old unemployed computer technician that just really likes to pretend he's a child and also a cat. And Mrs. Cat is likely a man who likes to pretend he's a cat lady who is also a mom. Daddy Derek entertains their fantasies while maintaining an intimate relationship with Mrs. Cat. He's always wanted children, so he's just as happy to have a grown man pretend to be his child and also a cat. Occasionally, Cool Cat takes powerful psychedelic drugs to help put him in a state where he more easily believes he is his animal persona. They're so committed to acting out their crazy fantasies that they never take off or wash their costumes. You can tell they're mersuits because they have to wear clothes over them. I mean, it's only logical that this is how their family unit functions. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure Daddy Derek's breaking California state law.
I've had a really long day. Can I call you tomorrow?
Sure, Cool Cat. See you tomorrow. Bye.
It's Betty Bye time.
Doesn't really seem like it's late. I guess your crazy drug binges are catching up to you a little, huh? So Cool Cat decides he wants to spice up the Hollywood Parade by writing a new song and bringing a new car.
I want to jazz it up with a new car and a new song.
Wow, that's a great idea. And you know, we could call the car the Cool Cat Convertible.
Oh, that sounds super duper.
So they go upstairs and shit out some lyrics and then come back down to perform it. And at this point, we get to hear Cool Cat's singing voice.
Cool Cat likes to rock and roll. Cool Cat likes to love and sing.
So either the actor playing Cool Cat can't sing, or there really is that much of a dramatic difference when he's not yelling inside a helmet. Also, nothing's plugged in.
You sounded so awesome on that Van Halen guitar.
Hey, thanks, man, and it wasn't me. This is a special guitar. Hey, check it out. It's autographed by the Van Halen band, and it was autographed back in the 1980s.
Wow!
I'm starting to think this entire scene only exists so you can show off your autographed guitar. So if that whole song wasn't painful and repetitive enough, they've got another song for us.
Yo, yo, yo! My name is Cool Cat and I'm the coolest cat there is. I love to play and have fun, and I'm always on the run. The sun is shining and I'm feeling fine. So everybody listen to the words I'm saying.
You know, if you're gonna incorporate song breaks into the film, you might want to organize them so they're not all at once. After the first song ends, you'd think that they'd get back to the movie for a bit, but nope, they just start another one.
Wait! There's more to come!
To get all of the above in a limited amount of time, I can do this and it's done. Like that, we're on our way. Be it acid on the tongue, cocaine in your brain, or some weed that hits your lungs like a runaway train. Hell yeah, from DMT to MDMA. Got all this shit and more, so till dawn we're okay. But anyway.
Wow! That was fun! I hope the kids love it!
Oh, I bet the kids will boogie to that song.
Hey, it was cool, Cool Cat.
I didn't know you guys were staying there, and thanks!
And you better get ready, Cool Cat. It's almost time for the Hollywood Parade.
That's right! It is time to pick up the Cool Cat Convertible! Yay! Yay!
Have fun, son. All right.